Alright, hello. Got an interesting thing to do. Something different. I'm gonna be playing on a different account in a different game called Blockate. Right now, I'm in my biggest world with like a lot of blocks. Although it's very far from complete, I still have the purple tower to do and the final section to do. Then I have to go back and redecorate everything, maybe even redoing a couple of parts. The yellow tower, I think, desperately needs that. Otherwise, I'm gonna see how many times I'm gonna see how far I can get. And this will be with flying. When I finish this, I'm definitely gonna do a no fly run. But since it's incomplete, I don't mind for the sake of testing this, and then you guys can, well, whatever you guys think. What do you think about it in the comments? There's gonna be quite a bit of light here. Let's see if putting on full screen helps. That's gonna be my first flight. Alright, so then I guess I'll just chill right here then. Right, next we can move on to the next section. section. Here we go. Alright, this is one of the sections that I usually fail on. Alright, on to our second floor. Ooh, this rap was kind of evil the first time I made it. I don't think it's that bad anymore. This section needs to be Yeah, I think this section needs to be reworked as well. I need to extend this section. Use a little bit of more space over there. Alright, the purple section now. It's definitely supposed to be very quick and short. And chill. I might change this area later to have some more parkour. There's not much in this section. I basically ran out of ideas by the time I did the pink section. Well, that's the second time I fell, so please fight for that. See, I'm pretty sure I used one accidentally, and there's two. That's the second time I've fallen. Planning on making this one longer as well. Alright, let's move on. Oh god, that is very loud. I forgot about that. I forgot how loud that was. I don't know what this audio track is. Okay, well, here we go. Alright, first tower. You ready? Here we go. Also, yes, there are invisible walls here. Oh, did someone join? What? Oh god. Actually, hold on, let me take a breather out here. Yeah, I added some balconies to the towers, so you can go, so you can go like have a go outside. Maybe you can take it easy as like a breather. This one's a little trickier, as the blocks here are 1 block and a half. I thought it would add for an interesting challenge. Well, not that people had jumped over 2 blocks before, but for whatever reason, with that distance, it was actually quite difficult. Alright, I'm just gonna say, I basically nerfed this part to the ground. So like, navigation is not even close to a nightmare. What was it? Oh. Right, that's the first time we fell. Is it fourth? Yeah. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the last one. Now this one, I did actually try to hide it, but it's not that hard to find, because I made it in the corner. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to, it's not supposed to be visible. Just give me a moment to, just give me a moment. That's not supposed to be visible. Much better. So this is like a playground, basically. Then you can just fall into one of these corners. Just get ready to have a good reaction time. There we go. Alright, Orange Tower. Here we go. because that's what this tower is. Oh, wait, wraps? No, not the wraps. I don't know what happened there. Maybe you just spam jump there. And then we have another balcony section. Pretty nice. Ooh, okay, that one's pretty scary. do wish I can manually adjust the render distance. That'll be nice. Alright, another balcony. I'm definitely thinking of uploading a decal, an arrow decal. I can use it on these random type of blocks. They're actually cannons in the skies. Ooh, this is a scary one. There is a possibility I might fall. This part, especially you can't tell what the speed of the critters are. I think that's the issue. Fine, I can hold half of the conveyor belts. Those were a good idea. Alright, Green Tower, here we go. Probably one of the most interesting ones I made. This one goes. pretty cool. Alright, now for the hardest part. Alright. I also have this random viewing area if you just want to watch people drop down this tower, I guess. Decorate this room. And also I need to do the second part as well, which I basically turned into a walking simulator temporarily until I can prototype the little purple tower properly. You still rolling? Great. Alright, get ready. Just have some walking here. Last balcony for now. Well, that's the 6th time I fell. Time to use flight again. Alright, fell. That's the 7th time. Alright, make that the 8th time. Accidentally fell again, so that's the 9th time. Wait, can you not climb this anymore? Hello? Okay. I might need to fix that later. If people decide that shouldn't be a thing. Definitely considering some more gameplay right here. The space seems pretty empty. Yeah, I'm planning on demolishing this part of the house. Because I'm planning on like putting like actual walls around here. So here's what the old game would kind of look like.
Looking up at stars and wishing they were mine. Spent too long in the corner, thinking that the easy way was fine. We take a
And then this warehouse type structure is just empty.
everything we got. You're not alone. The world could crumble, but I love the
Alright, up to this deal, which contains all of the music including its name and an ID if you guys want to use it for your own game. There's also some bonus variations up here I decided to put up here. These are not like songs that were like scrapped or anything. These are just like variations of existing songs. So I'm gonna get up. There's like 5 different remixes for some reason. Oops. So this is remix A. The one I chose for the other one over there, that section. Yeah, this is the C version. I'm playing A right now.
But there's something else inside of me that everybody in the world's about to see. Just a little patience, 'cause I'm getting there. A little waiting, this is not a dare. Because I'm gonna get up, get out there. Get up and shout.
That's pretty cool. And then I'm testing like some new mechanic. This is gonna be like a separate tower in a separate world. It's gonna feature that kind of gameplay, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, and for the final section. Alright, so there's the thank you sign. I had to move it because it was too close to the main area. When I built it, I didn't realize the purple tower would be so close to it. Alright, and the final section's over there. Yeah, I sort of have Canon's facing display going, but not much else. Alright, and that's it. Is there anything else I need to check on?